Hi, I'm Rob and this is Gems of War. This is Lyrasza's Lair, the faction assault, and I'm going to show you the team I'm using. It's very straightforward and very quick. I always show these sort of teams with no mythics because I'm trying to benefit from the newer players to the game as well who may not have the stronger, more harder to get troops. What I do recommend though is always grabbing a tier 1 from the shop. This gives you a potion of enchantment. This means all troops are going to start enchanted for the entirety of every single battle. As soon as they start the game, all troops enchanted. Next battle, all troops enchanted again. Really, really handy. This is more beneficial on this team though, because one of the troops I'm using actually does more damage per ally, which is enchanted, so that helps too. If you have the gems and you fancy a new weapon to put in your pile of weapons you're never going to use, get this one. Drain 5 mana from all enemies, or give 11 magic, in my case, to all other allies, or create 12 purple gems. So a weapon you can't plan anything around and is basically going to go in that pile of stuff you're never going to use. Right, so onto the fight itself. I've done one already. It was fairly straightforward. We're on level 30 now. You can just treat this like test stepping stones. Just go all the way across to the Mythic room, or you can go around the edge, or around the other edge, or if you want to do all the rooms you can to max out the multiplier. For the sake of this video, I'm just going to be going straight across the middle, straight to the end. Now, the team I'm using for this, got 2 times Peng Long, Leprechaun, and I'm using Black Manacles. What you can do if you don't want to use Black Manacles is any other weapon which does damage to all. If I put this into a rarity, there are much lower powered weapons which are still really handy for this sort of thing, like Wicked Scythe. Deals a certain amount of damage to all enemies. Handy as well, you're going to take out the enemy nice and quick with that sort of weapon. But if you don't have that, there are other ones which are pretty great as well. There's the, what we got here? Orb of Winter is pretty good. Deals damage to all enemies boosted by frozen enemies. And more besides. So just basically any weapon that does damage to all if you fancy a change from Black Manacles. Peng Long deals damage to all enemies boosted by enchanted allies. This is what's handy about having that potion of enchantment. All allies are going to be enchanted straight away. So we get this thing charged up and you'll do extra damage as well. And there's 2 of them. With this damage from the Black Manacles, we'll be wiping out the opposition nice and fast. If we don't get the brown, purple, red or yellow we want for any of these troops, particularly we're going to be looking for Black Manacles, we can cast Leprechaun because he starts with full mana and hopefully charge up the team instantly that way. On the banner side of things, we've got +2 purple, +1 brown, -1 blue. So it's purple we're looking for first, then brown. Class-wise, I'm in Archmagus, but there's quite a few different classes that work in this. Anything that gives you a 50% start on the hero will work pretty good. But Archmagus I'm in because we gain +1 magic when an ally casts a spell. We get 2 purple bonus mana too, and there's lots of benefits in Archmagus which really benefit. Magical Shield is good, Dark Hunger, Anti-Magic Sphere, Mana Source, Antiquity, don't know if that one actually counts or not, and Lightning Strike helps mana generation, and Chaos Wave. Most of those are really helpful, so let's dive straight in and see how we do. So there's no purple there instantly, we've got that little explosion, but we can cast the Leprechaun and get Manacles charged up straight away and wipe out the opposition. Super fast. I'm going to go straight across the middle as I said earlier. Using magic on servers, it said using magic on servers. Yeah, they could do some more magic a lot of the time, has to be said. Legendary room. The fact that you got Black Manacles and 2 times Peng Long means you can be able to cast these things pretty much back to back to each other and win really, really quickly and easily. Like there, we didn't wipe them all out straight away, but we can cast a Leprechaun, and that's charged up the first Peng Long, and that will do the rest. Oh, just a little lingerer there, so we'll have to cast the last one as well. The Mythic room. the cool thing about black manacles is obviously there's that percentage chance to get a random devourer as well, which is really nice. 20% chance to devour a random enemy every time you cast that. Fast leprechaun. Let's charge up both penglongs and manacles again. And that is that. At the end you claim your rewards, see what stuff you can get, and continue. Remember when you finish to go to rewards and collect your rewards. If you don't collect them, it will let you have them anyway. Even if you collect, it will tell you the next day or something when you go to collect your stuff. But certainly worth doing as many of these as you can. Like a crazed troll, you can get some of them. Wouldn't say these things are super worth having as it goes on and on and on, but if you've got absolutely stacks of diamonds to spare, then potentially. Crazed Troll creates a mix of blue and purple equal to the current blue and purple gems on the board. So an interesting troop, but we don't really need it for this one, so I'll just do one more run across the middle there and call it a day. May as well get that anyway. And that was super fast and quick. So don't get a start on the colour we want like we do. As long as there's purple there or brown, most of the time we're going to be okay. Then Penglong's going to be charged up on the next round. Finito. The legendary room. Manacles was charged up really fast there. Not much in the way of green to be exploded from Leprechaun, but it was enough to charge up one Penglong, which will do. Right, that is going to be the video because got it said using magic on servers they need to, because look at that, still loading, still got those gems going around center of the screen, and it's just slowing up, and I don't want to have to put up with looking at these rotating gems for like 20-30 seconds at a time before I can do anything. Right, come on, will it let me do the mythic room? Yes, thank you. Right, last one, because this is all you're going to be doing, and even if you have to hit them 2 or 3 times, as soon as you get those troops charged up, you can just cast them in order, and it should be pretty straightforward. It's not even that necessary really to have a leprechaun there, if I'm honest. It's like you could have another Penglong there. We've got enough of them. This is just for absolute speed. Get an extra 4 match there just because. And that is it. I'll just collect my rewards. And I should do the rest of those later on. Very handy. Mythic ingots and legendary ingots lets you upgrade those weapons. Alright, there's the video. If you found it useful or helpful, it'd be cool if you liked and subscribed if you've not done so already. But most of all, thanks for watching. Catch you again next time. Bye for now.